Joanna here. And I wanted to produce a short video to address a question you may be asking yourself of, how would I know that Vista's research is a good fit for my company? I talked in an earlier video that you can see on the homepage about what our sweet spot client looks like. And typically they believe very, very deeply and passionately that they want to always provide the best possible treatment for every patient so that that patient has the highest possible chance of achieving long-term recovery. But we've now been doing outcomes research for almost 5 years. And I can tell you that there are some treatment centers that are not a great fit for Vista's research. And to figure out if you might fall into that camp, I'd ask yourself to honestly answer 2 questions. The first is, are we just checking the boxes? We have to have some sort of progress monitoring to comply with the Joint Commission, and Vista's research will definitely meet that goal, so that's why we're doing it. And I can assure you that based on so many clients that have gone through Joint Commission accreditation surveys, that your surveyor will most likely absolutely love the data that Vista provides. But I can also tell you that if that's the primary reason you're doing it, there are other options. Your EHR, for example, will probably allow you to send out a couple of surveys, a BAM and a PHQ-9 and a few others that you could use to comply with the Joint Commission. The second question I'd ask yourself to honestly answer is, what would your leadership's tendency be if our outcomes results aren't as positive as you expect them to be? I actually wrote a blog about this a couple of years ago called Please Don't Shoot the Messenger, which is, of course, what the automobile companies in the U.S. did for close to 30 years after J.D. Powers reported that their quality wasn't as good as they thought. And of course, it is human nature to not want to believe that. But what we've seen when we've had to report that a treatment center's outcomes weren't as positive as they might like is 2 different responses. One is the group that says, well, that can't possibly be right. We're going to do it ourselves, or, go to some other outcomes measurement system that will allow us to report that 80% of our patients are meeting their treatment goals 6 months or a year later. The second group, and the ones that make good long-term clients for Vista, are those that say, oh no, we're really disappointed by this, and we're really going to dig in deep, and we're going to figure out what we can do to get our outcomes up to the level that we are expecting them to be and that we're really proud of. Those are the treatment centers that would make wonderful long-term clients for Vista, and we would love to work with you. Thank you for listening.